book, but then the way I wrote it as more as in a movie type situation. So
like a
they're like a screenplay, but not
okay.
a screenplay. Yeah. So yeah, it's called Gwala season.
Yeah.
That whole live, like that whole crazy. You know what I'm saying? It got some real life shit in there. Hey man, welcome back. We on the Gwala Mankave show. I ain't on Gwala Obama.
I'm sitting here throwing this nigga the sign like, sorry to the listeners.
Yeah, I was sitting over here thinking.
Hey, if you are tuned in, make sure you guys go to the YouTube if you want to watch and see them live on the Gwala Mankave show. Don't feel locked into just the audio, because I got like 16 listeners right now.
That's Miss Lovey.
Oh, I ain't shit.
She the boss.
Shit.
She is the shit. You know what I'm saying? She
Miss
is the
ain't shit love it.
I don't care what the mother
Damn, I missed the
people
damn.
say.
I missed that showcase yesterday.
Which one?
I meant to go. Shoney's. Was it yesterday or Sunday?
Oh shit! It was the 31st.
Yeah, it was Sunday.
You know what? You showed right. I just remember that when I seen
I'm supposed to go.
the email. I'm not ready to go out in public yet.
Oh,
still.
okay. That's your
So
excuse.
that's just me. I'm not ready.
That's your excuse.
Yeah. Put it on your ears. Because you heard that feedback, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got too comfortable.
Yeah, you did.
I'm always looking at myself. Somebody's telling I'm handsome. So
Oh, Lord.
I really trying, you know what I'm saying, get my angles.
Lord.
I was trying to get the angles. See, I know when I be on camera, I forget what my angles is. So I got my part on the side I need to turn.
They must be kin to you.
God damn.
Oh, man. They really keen to you. Nah, for real. Get that boy with a mean one.
Oh, man. A meme.
Get that boy with a mean one. Nah, for real. But, about the book, about the movie, like, I'm really trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I really want to put it into production. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be.
I was thinking about doing
We have Frankenland Films next door, so anytime you want to have a production meeting with Carl, we just schedule it, have a sit down, tell him what you want, what your budget is, and he can tell you what you can do with it.
Okay.
He does all our visuals, so.
Okay. He trying to write a kid's book, so that's what he on right now.
Yeah, I want to do it.
You trying to
You should. A
write
little nigga book. All right.
He trying to write a little nigga book.
A little nigga book. I'm with it. I did say that. A little nigga book.
A little nigga book. Y'all crazy.
What was your topic, LG? Didn't you say there's some shit you had to get off your chest, bro?
I was just trying to see what y'all was thinking about. You know, this the protesters downtown tearing up the city.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna stick on that first. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about motherfucker looting.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm down with it, and I wish I was there trying to give me some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. 'Cause at the end of the day, on some deeper shit, white folks don't give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck if we get justice or we
That's
die.
how we feel.
They don't. It's shown.
Right,
It's how we
that's
feel. It's facts.
That's how we
the
feel.
only thing they care about is their pockets. So when they pockets start getting hurt because of our cause, then they'll put their pressure on where they be put to fix our cause. When we start running to Louis Vuitton and Gucci and people who really got power can make some phone calls and get together and put some money behind, then they'll start the right people will be behind our cause. 'Cause right now we got Becky down the street.
So you saying like if Louis Vuitton there was
They ran into Louis Vuitton and Gucci.
right,
People who got
sure.
clout.
I seen
You
that
know what I'm
DR
saying?
and all that. I down
People,
in Atlanta and all that shit. I
people
seen that.
who actually brings a lot of money into the community. You know what I mean? To the country. You know what I'm saying? Like the big people get behind it. So when they see these niggas running
Get behind us.
when they All
right.
Only to stop what the fuck going on with their money. Cause we stopping their money right now. We still their
we
money.
fucking shit up
You
right
run
now.
into a Louis Vuitton store. If you grab 10 scarves, you didn't grab the $100,000 out of 10 scarves.
For shit show.
You know what I'm saying? So running into that bitch, clearing that whole motherfucker out, you didn't pass up a minute. You heard you in they bag now. When somebody in their bag, they gonna figure out what's the best way to get you out their bag.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen a couple motherfuckers run out that motherfucker. Like you say, that they be having $4,000 sweaters.
Yeah. Think about Louis Vuitton. It's not like Walmart. You gotta run out with big TVs and shit. You know what I'm saying? To get some money out that motherfucker. Louis Vuitton, you run out there with 5 items and got 10 racks.
Nah, for shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Off the streets.
You got 10 racks. You know what I'm saying? 5 items that you can hide probably under your jacket, inside your hoodie. You know what I'm saying? So once you start running in spots like that and fucking up the right person bag, you know what I'm saying? Then they gonna say, hey man, what we need to do is fix this. Give these niggas what they want. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Get a nigga life.
So you saying like It is what it is. Fuck it.
Yeah. Nigga, and plus everything's insured anyway.
Yeah.
They gonna get that back.
For real.
So
that's how I feel too. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they pushed us to this point.
we mad, dog.
We mad.
We
right
mad. Nigga, what you gonna do? You mad. Nigga, we angry. We tired. You know what I'm saying? God damn, this is over, folks. Like slavery lasted 400 years. But we've been under this shit for longer than that. You know what I'm saying? Because it been going on after slavery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so slavery lasted for 400 years and might end it with 1876. Look, slavery ended.
1865.
60, nah, it's 65. It's 65 or 67. It's 1867.
1967.
Huh? No, 1867, not 19.
1863.
We gonna have to look that up. We gonna have to look that up. So just because slavery, you know what I'm saying, that's more than what? 400 and...
Depends on when. You talking about when?
When the Constitution was signed in was 1867.
Proclamation 1863.
63?
Yes.
Nigga, you ain't say that. She just trying to be smarter than me.
I said 1863 originally.
Don't agree with us. It's the ManCave show.
Fuck me. I ain't shit.
So with that
1863 is when they signed the proclamation. You know, the proclamation.
So 1863. So that was 214 years ago, or 200 and
some change. We just
17,
say some change.
217 years ago is that? You know what I'm saying? We still been oppressed, you know what I'm saying? We still fucked up, ain't nothing changed, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about that, it's too much shit happening back to back. So now motherfucker hadn't got over the last thing when white folks ran old boy down and shot him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was Ahmaud, yeah, that was just a month ago.
Yeah, for sure.
And now, while we still mad about that shit, here come this nigga right here.
You ain't bullshit.
And kill a man in front of our face with your knee on his neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It broke our hearts. So tear that shit up. We've been hurt.
See that right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, niggas tired, man. And first and second of all, can't nobody
First
tell.
and second of all?
Yeah, I don't know. Shit, that's
Shit real. Cause that's A and B right there.
So can't nobody tell us about burning down the country that we built our goddamn self. We built America in a motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? On our backs. So we want to tear some shit up in our house that we built. Nigga, it's our house. You know what I'm saying? We can tear our own shit up if we want to.
Or we can tear it up because it ain't our shit, so fuck
But
it.
tear up the right shit. That's what I'm saying.
But
don't
you feel like... I know the officer already got, put locked up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They didn't file justice.
That was for his safety more than anything, bro. That was a plot. That wasn't for justice, that for his safety, bro.
Is that justice?
Ex-police officer got locked up in a jail that he worked at. You know what I'm saying? That's for his protection. They looking out for his boy. Let's get him, because they was around his house.
Yeah.
Let's put him in jail around us so we can protect him. That wasn't for justice, bro. That was for his protection. If I'm an ex-cop and everybody in America trying to kill me or want me dead, what's best for me to be? And the police station I used to work around my homeboys who gonna protect me. That wasn't no for justice. They did that for his protection. They don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
I think that people misconstrue rioting, and they think like, oh, it's unnecessary and it has this effect and that effect. But what people don't understand is it's the bigger picture. You know, it's not just about one riot. It's about 20 riots. It's not just about one country. It's about the 5 countries that now see the 20 riots and now are participating. That's how that shit works. That's the point of it. It's not because, you know what I'm saying, whatever little medial reason that you can only see in front of you, you have to look deeper at the bigger picture. Like, oh shit, it's not just here. Once motherfuckers see it and it's happening in 10 different cities, and it becomes a cause, and then you get people behind it. That's what some about.
Some go as far to say this the biggest civil rights movement ever. You know what I'm saying?
No, not ever since the Civil War.
At one point in time, like as far as the country, like the big ones. When I say, I mean like person-wise, like
even the Montgomery, like a lot of Montgomery bus boycott was like, you know, way more bigger than this shit. Only on the strength of it was so many free slaves.
But
like,
was it though? You know what I'm saying?
the Montgomery bus boycott?
Because it was still then. It was on so many black people.
I say it because
But
it
you gotta
went
think,
on for
it's not
several
just,
months.
That was just black people.
Yeah.
So now we got all the black people doing the same thing, plus the white people, plus the Chinese, plus the Amish, everybody else. So I say it's bigger because it was not just us no more.
I think it may be bigger in the aspect of the fact that we now have social media.
And it's all more like.
We're able to see it in other countries because before we wouldn't know what the fuck the Chinese was doing.
That's my point. That's my point. So I'm saying what happened in Montgomery, they was only dealing with Montgomery. Motherfuckers outside of Montgomery weren't seeing it. Our whole country is on this shit with the shits right now.
A lot of countries. Did you see India is protesting, Canada, like different England, UK, like different all kinds of countries.
It makes it feel good to be black, to feel like people all over the world are so tired of us getting fucked up. That they riding for us. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to know that like everybody know American history. You know what I'm saying? What country you go in, you're gonna learn a bit of American history. You know what I'm saying? In school. So they know what black people.
We fucked up, man.
They know what we went through. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
I'm just saying, us as like you say, it's some goddamn.
The only other time they moved like this for one of us was with Obama. When Obama reigned, people from all over countries supported Obama because they know where black people came from. You know what I'm saying? They know like this would be good for the most powerful country in the world to find out a black president. This is the only other time that all the races in other countries came behind us like this. You know what I'm saying? It was this rise and Obama.
I feel like it's a whole bunch of shit going on with a bunch of different people and organizations involved that have their own like agenda, because you have the anarchists that are out here like doing actual damage and making it look like it's a black power movement, but really it's white people dressed up doing shit because they're anarchists. They want to overthrow the whole government. And you got people that's out there doing damage and shit like that just to make the Black Lives Matter look bad. You know what I'm saying? Just because they want to be they're literally formed just to be anti-Black Lives Matter. So you have all these organizations that's coming together, you know what I mean, with different ulterior motives, which is why you have so much different shit going on in the midst of a protest.
Let me ask you this. I be curious about it. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. Now.
Oh, he done whipped out his finger.
Nah.
I told him.
I was just saying.
Instantly.
Me too. Let me shut the fuck up. He done whipped his finger.
I'm vibing and everything, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, but the crazy part of
This nigga high.
about all this shit, the crazy part about all this shit, I wonder how long it's gonna be before they try to pull this same situation over again, man.
Well, history repeats itself. So it's bound. This has happened before. Because it's happened before. So it's gonna happen again.
But that's the reason why we out here acting a fool, and because we know y'all be trying. Man, this shit just.
If it happen again in the same time frame that it happened from the last situation, it's over with.
You know, I think a lot of shit be happening. It's just a matter of them hiding it and people actually finding out about it. Because that shit with Aubrey happened back in February, and we didn't know about it until just basically recently, for the most part. So you have the people that have this code that is this blue wall. That's what they call it, blue code of silence, and they don't want to tell on each other, but. I don't know. I feel like the solution would be to go to the actual police department itself and not scrap it, but pretty much scrap it and start a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Where they teach them different shit, not the shit that they know now. Because that shit is not it.
You saying teach them different police tactics.
I'm saying like we need a whole different, like just scratch it and get a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? Like restrictions more like developing consequences for their shit.
The problem not the restriction and the consequence. The problem is they racist. It's the people. Period.
Right. People are racist when they know that there's no consequence. But when people know there's a consequence in play, then it's like, oh shit, let me not do this because I know now that the blue code of silence isn't gonna cover my back. I'm gonna have to act right.
I don't think that's enough. Because no matter what the consequence is, it's gonna be somebody who racist enough to not give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck. You know.
And then if they don't give a fuck, and then they like experience the consequences, it's just like slave days. Other motherfuckers that see that shit, they know, oh shit, that ain't finna be me. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Which is the point.
But even in slave days, they see what happened to motherfuckers who ran away and got caught.
Which is why they wouldn't run away.
Why they kept running away, but they started running away. They knew what happened. They ran away.
Yeah, niggas stopped. More niggas stopped.
They knew, but it was still people who said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving." Regardless of the consequences.
They was ready to die.
That's what I'm saying. It's the people who's that racist, regardless of the consequences. They don't give a fuck. It's just who they is. The same determination the slaves had to run away when they knowing the consequences, because it's what they want to do and it's what they believe in. The same with the racists. It don't matter what kind of training they have or what kind of laws they change the streets put on. You can't change people.
I think you may not be able to change people, but you can, like, there might be racists around us all the time, and that's cool because we don't know that they racist because they don't display that shit in our face. You can be racist if that's what you believe, but you're not finna be in my face being racist. So like, if you a cop and you fuck off.
But you know what about racism? I feel like a lot of racism is motivated off their emotions. Like, it comes out with their emotions. So
but emotions can be controlled.
But when you put in a situation where like you face to face with a nigga, a white racist face to face with a nigga, and you screaming and hollering, y'all tussling, that racist is gonna come out with your emotions. It's like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't hold them over.
I think systematic racism is more like hurtful to our community than just little having run-ins with motherfuckers face to face. I feel like the systematic racism that keep black people below the poverty line.
But the thing is, right now, though, is the systematic racism is not the one that's killing us, and what we're concerned about. It's the one that's holding us down, but it's not the one that's killing. We worry about the racism that's killing us right now, and that's the ones that's brought up by emotions. If I hate white people that bad, we get into an argument or we have a conversation. It's on a matter of time before I start saying what I hate, saying all the white shit I hate. No, like all the white slurs.
I know that's gonna offend your ass.
Huh?
You're gonna be saying all type of.
It's on the amount of time I can hold back then.
Well, what's the difference with them saying the shit then if you got the same shit to say?
Whoever said got to be willing
to say it.
No. Whoever
they said it to us.
I feel like whoever said it, you got to be able to take the consequences that come with it. A white person know if you call if you call a black person nigga in their face, he gonna pop your ass.
During a hot situation, especially like a car bumping.
Any situation they should be. I don't give a damn what the nature is. I can't say nothing. When I say white person,
some people got white homies.
That's what I say. That's what I say. What I'm saying when I say white person, I mean them type of white people. You know
like in a negative situation. Yeah, in a negative nigga.
You don't even. You're not invited to the cookout type white people. You know what I'm saying?
You can't come to the cookout.
So they know if they call some nigga any kind of derogatory, disrespectful, you ain't my homeboy, you grew up in the hood, like, nigga, I'm on your ass. So for so many white people who still do it, they hatred is so deep, that racism is so deep that we don't take the consequences.
So do y'all think? I mean, back to what you were saying? Do y'all think that rioting is pointless or?
No, it's not.
No, I'm asking LG.
No, I'm not saying it's pointless. Hell no. Because it's get attention and they gonna see what the fuck we got to say. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like it's needed, but at the same time, I mean, like. It don't really, I don't know. It's hard to speak.
It's the laws of nature,
you
bro.
Know what I'm saying?
If me and you beefing, and I keep telling you whoop your ass, you gonna hear me, but you ain't gonna kill. You ain't gonna speak out. But if I come hit you in your motherfucking mouth, you gonna take me seriously. Mm-hmm. So we can ride out. We can march all day and Black Lives Matter all day. They gonna see us. We see you out there, but whatever. Alright, whatever. But if I come out here and tag y'all shit up and bring police cars, I'm hitting your face. Mm-hmm. Now you gonna take me seriously. Now they trying to. What we need to do? You know what I'm saying? They scrambling. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they got different levels or groups of black people. Like some black people, they want to hit them in their pockets. That's their belief system. They're like, hey, we spent $3 trillion as a black people in the economy. We're major consumers.
Yeah, we're gonna take y'all
so we're gonna stop buying for a day, and that's gonna change everything.
That's what the Black Tuesday shit.
And they got some people that's like, hey, we gotta riot. We gotta make this thing be so impactful and so many people involved that something has to be done, or else.
I feel like we should do both of them. I feel like the solution is to do both of them. Hurt their pockets, the monetary way. And tear they shit up. Shit, I don't care. Who cares?
My question is, where are the major churches. Where are T.D. Jakes? Where is...
They was out there. T.D. Jakes, Kurt Franklin, and it was somebody. I mean, they not. I mean, Kurt Franklin, but they was out there. All three together.
He act like niggas finna drop a mixtape together, a gospel mixtape.
That was a meme. That was a meme on Instagram.
Was it?
TJ was like Rick Ross and them motherfuckers. Kurt Franklin was like Monday. They was all like they had jumpsuits on and shit.
I didn't see it.
They was in the street with fire behind them, like an album cover. It's on the ground.
I didn't see it.
Somebody caught a picture of them. I know they'll probably out there. We gonna stand right next to each other. Won't. You know what I'm saying? They know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They know there's gonna be cameras that well, so they probably gonna.
What about Joel Osteen?
He the devil. I don't care nobody else.
It's still a major church. It still has all these followers. Where is he
something about that nigga, dog.
These are all these
pacifists, though. He's a pastor.
He's a pastor first.
He's a pacifist, though.
But he's still a pastor.
But he don't even talk about the Bible and shit like that. He's just a motivation speaker.
What about Mattress Mac? His old ass wasn't out there.
He out there.
He was?
He ain't out there.
Is Mattress Mac? I'm talking about his cousin, Lil Max.
We ain't gonna talk about him.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
We talk about Mattress Mac, man. We take this serious in Houston. Where you from? We ain't gonna talk about Mattress Mac.
My bad.
That'll get nah, you can't talk about Mattress Mac.
What do y'all think about how they saying like Quanell X is nowhere to be found?
Man, we know why.
I'm serious.
We know why.
I heard he was hiding out because he like taking all these people money and didn't do, you know what I'm saying, that what he was supposed to do or represent them.
You know, they always say he
is missing.
They say he always come out and when people they turn themselves in this reward, he'll go tell the family like, I'm gonna talk to the police and make sure your family member get in custody safe and he's gonna be okay. And then he take the money from the reward and don't break bread to family.
Yeah, I damn never forgot about bro.
He'll finesse somebody, you know what I'm saying? So he'll be out on the news, you know what I'm saying, doing all that, get his visuals. Then he'll go turn the man in, get the reward money for turning him in, and don't bless the family gang. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about? I think Floyd Mayweather.
See, he gonna pay for all his funerals.
He did. I think he paid $90,000 for Floyd.
That's a real, but it's job. I mean, $90,000 for Floyd Mayweather.
That's grocery money.
Yeah, that wasn't. I mean, it was cool.
That's grocery money, nigga.
Nah,
that's
a
phrase.
It's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You never heard that grocery money?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, what kind of groceries you eating?
That ain't number probably gas on plane.
That's a tax write-off, right?
That's probably gas on his plane trip somewhere. On his private jet. You know what I'm saying? That jet fuel, you be paying $30,000-$20,000 sometimes to fly private jet.
Bro got $3,000 worth of grapes. Come on, man.
I do like grapes.
Man, they got $3,000 worth of grapes.
But nah, I mean, it was cool he did it though. Even though no matter how much it was shit to him, it was cool because he didn't have to do it. So I'm not trying to discredit that man because he didn't have to do shit. You know what I'm saying?
But look, I hate the bush and bubble. But look, what about your girl?
My bubble bust.
Yeah, you goddamn real.
Who's your girl?
What about your girl? What his name? Tokyo Jets.
I don't know. I seen something. I ain't see what she said.
You know what
Somebody
saying?
said she was joking about something. I ain't see the clip. I don't know
She got behind one of her male friends or something and kind of like said, I believe, don't make me George Floyd you or something like that. Or some type of stuff like that.
I know you fucking lying.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it myself.
He don't see it. I post it every week on all my pages. That's my crush.
Now, I done seen some white boys do a George Floyd challenge. Oh.
I seen that shit.
And I was real big mad. It was like two white boys. One white boy was leaning on another white boy talking about George Floyd. I mean, yeah. Lloyd
I seen
Floyd.
some white girls on the little meme. They got their whole little school line and everything. Say, if you see these two such and such girls, they go on to such and such university, and they would. One of them had their knee on her neck.
I said,
that's why I said it's a challenge. The white folks is doing.
It's a challenge.
That's what I just said.
What I'm saying, what the fuck was I saying?
It's a challenge. I don't know. I'm letting you know. White folks is wilding on different levels.
But the white folks was down there tearing up them folks shit more than them black folks.
That's true because, like I said, they got different people with groups of people with different ulterior motives. Them white folks are trying to incite riots and trying to get Black Lives Matter, looking fucked up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And some people got their own shit where they trying to overthrow the government. They're anarchists. They don't want government anything,
Yeah.
So you got all this mixed up together. Of course, it's gonna be. It's not, it's gonna be some shit. It's a shit show. For shit show.
Shit show.
It's a shit show for shit show.
But yeah, but back to what I was saying.
Sorry.
Your girl Jets, you know what I'm saying? She did that.
I sure hope not, bro. Cause y'all know I
She
love.
did.
Yeah, I ain't
It's
seen
all
it
over
yet.
social media. I seen it when I went down my little TL.
I
But
hope
shit,
not, bro.
I ain't even much, you know what I'm saying? I ain't looking at it.
I hope not, bro.
You know, I ain't about to be looking at y'all like.
Yeah, respect. I can't post it if I know that. I don't want to let her go just yet. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like she meant to be with me. So I don't want to.
I ain't even gonna say what I want to say because I don't want to be out of, you know what I'm saying? I done said the wrong shit, but yeah, she's made that comment.
If she did that, I got. If she did that,
I heard she did an apology too.
fuck the apology. Cause if she did that, I
But my
can't.
thing is, if you said what you said, and you do an apology, the same motherfucker that want to bust your head, gonna still bust your shit,
Yeah.
even with an apology.
I don't even want to see it, bro. I seen somebody post that shit. A female said she like her music, but then she got a counselor. But I ain't get that one. Leaving out the house coming here, so I ain't really see what they're talking about.
I say, man,
Oh man, I post. She know I want her too. Now I can't even post on my page no more. Man. I'm getting close. I was getting close. She seen my inbox. Bitch, you ain't respond.
blowing that up.
But she
I've
seen
been
it,
blowing
though.
that bitch
What
shit
you
by
been
myself,
saying?
nigga. You know
What you
what I'm
been
saying?
saying?
I just been saying random shit.
You can't be saying
I
no
can't
hate.
even give you. She be looking at. She looked at my shit twice though. So she seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like a screenshot. I'm live already. I was like, she seen my shit twice.
Yeah, stop lying, nigga.
Bro, if I went on live, I'll show y'all right there. So,
Breakfast Club us, nigga.
so she seen, I got the receipts, ain't nothing. So she seen my live. I mean, she seen my message twice. 2 different days. They ain't on the same day. When I got seen the message, and she back those seen it. You would have checked that same inbox twice. So I was really finna get that shouted. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it to the age, show what it's real. But hey, man, God, I got to even the age now, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got on. I just started rapping you hoe like a month and a half ago. And this how you acting already?
Yeah,
Boy,
that's
I
crazy.
don't know how to act in
I
these streets,
seen
man.
that.
God
I seen
damn.
that. And I seen Simone, B. Simone.
I see these Simone out there.
She had a little situation on her Twitter page.
What about what? Oh, 'cause she was like, I'm not gonna do all this. I'm gonna stay godly of Christianity or some shit like that.
Right, something
So I'm
like
not.
that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna behave like this because I'm gonna stay Christian. And you know, the people I want, they gonna come with the.
But I think she came a little hard on her little apology though.
Yeah, she like, nigga, I don't got a. Who is
She came a
y'all?
little hard.
You an L. This
She
an L.
came still.
I
I'm like,
I ain't
hold
finna turn down for what, you know what I'm saying?
on.
What it
Okay, B.
is to me.
Simone. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's how you gotta be though. Whatever you do, you gotta stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't back from it. You know what I'm saying?
I had a conversation about that earlier with one of my other friends, and I was like, man, you gotta hold. If you gonna say what you say, do what you do.
Be on some booster shit.
Hey, get on some booster shit.
Get on some booster
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's the perfect person. I said, that nigga Booster said what he said. He said, I ain't apologizing for shit.
Yeah.
And I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
You gotta get on some booster shit, man. Like for real. Like for real, for real. I said what I said, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I said what I
mean, that's
said.
any man though. I'm down going back to make a man show. That's any man, you know what I'm saying? Any man gotta be able to stand up with whatever the fuck come out your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to be a man, you gotta be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say come out your mouth too at the same
Goddamn
time.
right.
You can't, nigga, you gotta
Hide your word.
Yeah, you gotta say it and how the fuck you want
I
to say
said
it.
that, but they would.
Hey,
Nah, fuck that.
You gotta say it how you want to say it. You gotta say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? To stop trying to sugarcoat you all the time.
But at the
Because
same time,
a motherfucker gotta respect their real. If they don't respect their real, then hey man, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
and I said,
Unless you did it with your woman. This don't go for your woman. Yeah, don't let me get the. This don't go for your woman. You gotta say she wants you here, but she want you here with her. You know, yeah, 'cause you don't got no win with her, but I'm talking about in the other situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you feel like a nigga, a bitch ass nigga, or you gotta tell them. I mean, if you want to. Shit, I don't know. Shit, I feel like you should though. Shit.
But it's just, you know, when we're back on the, you know, on this goddamn situation.
If a nigga asks you, bro, you think I'm a hoe?
This shit crazy out
If
here.
a nigga asks you, bro, you think I'm a hoe? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna tell him?
See a hoe slap a hoe. Right?
Nah, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. It could be anybody. It could be a partner, not a partner. If your partner, that nigga really asks you, bro, you think I'm a hoe? You know, it could be a
Nigga,
partner.
what the fuck I would say? See a hoe slap a hoe, nigga.
I ain't gotta be in that situation. I'm saying, say one of your partners. He just want to fight somebody. Say, that ain't what I'm talking about, bro.
You want to smack somebody?
He said, trying to smack somebody. Nigga ain't trying to fight. Nigga ain't sure. I'm saying, say one of your partners come to you like, hey, bro, man, I've been feeling fucked up lately. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you think I'm a hoe? Like, do people think I'm a hoe? You think I'm a hoe? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas think I'm a hoe. Do you think
All right.
Do you think I'm a hoe?
I would say, you know what, dog?
Nah, real shit. Nah, real shit. If she don't feel like one of your partners.
Seriously, bro. I'm about to tell you some real shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
I'm live, nigga.
I'm gonna say, nah, dog. But you do be acting like a bitch sometimes.
Nah, that's not real, bro. Where the fuck that sound effect come from? I ain't never got that motherfucker. Damn, I did all the part of it.
He got you on
I ain't
that
gonna lie, I nigga shine on me.
one. At least he was real.
Nah,
No.
I ain't gonna sit up here.
That's not real though.
How is that? How?
I feel like you should tell a man like, yeah, bro, you is a hoe. Like, you a hoe, nigga. Fuck.
I'm not gonna sit up here and tell.
Why?
I ain't gonna
Niggas,
sit-
that's
I'm
what I
not-
say,
That's
what
what
you-
I'm saying. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell no person. I'm not gonna call you what you is and not describe to you why I feel like that's what you are.
I know what come with being a hoe. So you tell me, yeah, bro, you a hoe. I know what come with being a hoe.
There's a difference between being a hoe and a hoe ass nigga. Also.
Yeah, you know.
And
not
if you,
talking
I
about
feel like
hoeing.
if niggas police each other and have those conversations with their homeboys, like, bro, that was some bitch shit you did. You not a hoe ass nigga in your entirety, but you have bitch ass nigga moments. So we gonna have to
True story. I know some of that.
address those
Ah,
Yeah,
and get them so we can get them under wraps.
yeah. For sure.
I don't
But
know.
You think niggas is born hoe ass niggas?
Yes.
Or they become hoe ass niggas
nah,
because
you
they
can't
only
be born shit.
That's people say people say can be.
You can't be born shit. You
Nah,
can't
you
be
can.
born
You
gay.
can.
You can't be
You
born.
can.
You can't be born.
Let me tell you something.
Born innocent,
hey, bro.
man.
No, it's
Innocent,
not.
man.
You're
Just
not.
a little baby,
You're not. It's
man.
not. It's not. You're not, bro.
Come on.
You can look at it. How many times you did a little boy, 6, 7 years old, say he gonna be gay, and he turns out to be
Cause he
gay?
done seen that shit.
Nah, he ain't
else,
seen
man.
that, but 6, 7
Man,
years is
this
natural, bro.
faggot ass cartoons I see on TV these
That's
days.
these days. This been going on forever.
Man, you crazy.
Before they started having shit on TV,
Right.
nigga, you can look at a 5-year-old who ain't saying shit and know he gonna be gay. How many times
If
we
you
called
5
it?
years old,
And
you
you see
did
it.
5 years in jail.
I did 5 years
Now
in
tell
jail.
me how that affected your life.
But I ain't gay though, so he ain't shit for me. Nah, I'm 5 years
I ain't
old.
saying
That's
no
5
gay
years
shit.
of a grown man in a whole situation.
I'm not
We
speaking
talking
about no gay
and
shit.
a 5-year-old who don't know shit who ain't seen shit.
Nah, forget the gay.
Oh,
Forget the gay.
okay.
All I'm talking about, a kid 5 years old.
Yo.
You know all the shit you done did and seen from coming out your mama cooter cane to your goddamn 5 years old. You hear me?
Yeah.
You done seen a lot of shit.
I mean, you said
I freestyle.
they say cooler cane. Yeah.
Cooler
Oh, it sound
Okay. Do I got that? I never heard that.
I never want no cooler cane.
I don't want that. I
I ain't
don't think I like
gonna
cooler
lie.
cane.
Cooler cane's like cocaine pussy.
Yeah,
Right.
that shit dope.
Oh,
Man,
you hooked.
You got some cooler cane?
But look,
You got
got
some
cooler
dope-
cane?
Let me get some dope pussy.
Right. We on tonight.
For the time you come out your mama cooter cane.
Bro, you ain't seen that much a year in 5 years.
At 5 years
Nah,
old,
bro.
you can develop any kind of little habit, right?
Nah,
If
bro.
you don't have no father figure in
Hey,
the
bro.
house,
That shit ain't. That don't mean like niggas who. It's niggas
you know-
who grew up in a house full of
you
women.
watching these punk ass cartoons on the
But
TV.
what about the ones who do the same thing and don't turn gay? That's my point. What about the little nigga who grew up in a house full of women, around women shit all day, seeing the same shit that everybody else see on TV with the homosexual shit, and grow up straight and still? It's not no excuse. It's
You say
already in
grew
them.
up around homosexual.
No, I'm saying see the same shit on TV. Like everybody see, all the kids see. Or the kids in the same environment who don't grow up gay. It's already in them. How many niggas know?
It's like
no, I'm telling
different
you.
people get influenced by different things, man.
I don't care how much
every
influence-
human and
That's
every
like
person
saying,
know right
that's like
from
saying
wrong,
anybody can be
man.
influenced to be gay.
You innocent before
Can't
you
nobody-
live.
I don't get that. What's going on? But that don't just.
You innocent before you live.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't influence somebody to be gay in no age, grown or young or a child.
No, you make your own choices because you're innocent before you live.
Man, that's people born gay, bro.
Man, you innocent before you live. These
Man,
people
no,
out
you
here-
not gonna be born to see
Man,
it, so
ain't about
shut
talking
the hell
about
with
that
it. I don't know.
Anyway,
People born gay. It been a couple of niggas from the hood that we seen and we like, man, yo, that boy gonna be here.
No,
and
no.
it turned out that goddamn way.
not at all.
All right, man. This nigga tripping. Man, what you got to say?
Can you repeat the question?
She just enjoying the show. Texting and shit.
Do you think that people are born gay or something they develop?
I think it was developed. I think that something happens, whether it be something small or something major.
That being you
Love is off the
you
show.
influence
She's
to
not
this
agreeing with me.
behavior.
Well, like what y'all are talking about is what's called nature versus nurture, which means is it something in you innately, or is
Yeah.
it something that's
It's something in you,
outside of
man.
you?
It's something
that,
in you.
But something in
It's
you,
something
even
in
if
you.
it is something in you, is something outside of you that triggers something in you that make you be like that. You're not
No, 'cause
born.
you know what? It's people who have been in them since they was born. And they never acted. It's been deep in, but deep down they know this
That's
is
since
who.
they born, bro.
I mean, is it possible that they would not remember a
Let me
situation that
ask you a
happened?
situation right here. What about the say the little boy who grew up in a normal household who wasn't supposed to none of this shit and still ended up gay? When people like that, how you end up gay with your family? You know what I'm saying?
He could have had a family friend
No,
of the
what about
family.
the person who ain't had none of that? You can't
I'm
keep
just
saying
saying,
you can't say
uncle.
that.
He could have had something
No, what I'm
happen to
saying
him
is-
that he don't
what I'm
remember
saying
that
is
he's
he
He trying to say he ain't had no choice.
Yeah, you can't keep on saying that everybody.
He had no choice.
No, I'm saying you can't keep saying that everybody automatically had something done to them.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a
some people-
possibility.
He could've been influenced by something.
It's a possibility, but the people who haven't had nothing done to them or wasn't influenced by that is how they feel the inside of their whole life.
What person you know that was like that?
I don't know too many of them in house, so shit, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't know too
Every
many.
person that come out and say they such and such, what y'all say part of the alphabet?
I didn't watch a lot of shit with that, but
I ain't gonna say part of the alphabet.
I just
but
said,
on that other
I didn't
shit.
watch a lot of people say they just been gay their whole life. Nothing happened to nobody until they just always felt their way. They always felt they was in the wrong body, or they always felt attraction to the same sex.
I
It's-
seen it on TV.
So they were born in it. It wasn't nobody done shit to them. They ain't been fucked up till they ain't see wasn't exposed no gay shit. They just always felt.
I think like even if they didn't like subconscious, I think it's subconsciously they might have like
No,
seen something
you
gay,
keep
whether
wanna
it
try
be
to-
cartoon,
that's
because it's not natural. Like it's in nature.
I'm not gonna say it's a form of it.
It's
I'm
just
not
like
gonna say that.
puppies, for example, or dogs. No matter how old the dog is, you see it hump shit. It's innately in them. And that's not just dogs, that's any animal. They don't get taught how to hump. That's in them naturally to know.
Yeah.
Just like it's in us naturally to be attracted to what we attracted
That's
to.
two different things, though. You talking about a physical something that they do. It's
innately in them.
It's an involuntary emotion that you talking about. You
And so
can't-
what you attracted
so you
to
talking about
is
some psychological. You can't make a psychological
That's
physicality
it
thing.
is. It is
No.
a psychological
So you
thing,
trying to say
though.
No,
It's
it's
like
not.
they're attracted to you, want to hump.
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying
just
that it's
fucking with you.
it's their nature. You ass.
No, man.
I don't know. You might be right, bro.
You
People might just be born with the gay
People
or
are.
born in the
People
wrong
are.
body. But
People
then,
are.
if that's the case, you can't say, "Oh, the Lord don't make no mistakes," because obviously that's a mistake to be born in the wrong body.
Who says that?
Crystallins,
Oh, well, the Bible even say
religious. I mean, people say that
I
the
don't
Lord
know.
don't make
I
no
mean,
mistakes, right?
That,
They say
That's
that.
what the Bible say about it. The Bible also tell you how much you sell slaves for. So, hey.
The conundrum we reach.
So shit. what I was saying, the Bible also tell you I was on your slave master too, and I mean, so you taking the word for word. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It say some shit, you know what I'm saying? That kind of just disarray from what it should be saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? The Bible say some shit that Like, this is what the Bible said? You know what I'm saying? This how y'all getting down? You know what
I think we're like as people we're.
Reword it or just.
I mean, I feel like we as people ourselves, like the more tapped into ourselves that we are, the more we're able to see our natural, state, which is like, what it's supposed to be, rather than outside influence. I think something outside, whether it be small, tiny, minuscule, something you don't even notice, a cartoon, a movie, a picture, a phrase, or something you saw, it could be anything that could trigger that in you, you know what I'm saying, to be attracted to, whatever. It could be anything. Psychologically, it's all psychological.
Let me tell you something. That why I'm telling you, it's not nurture, it's nature, because the same reason why when I walk up to a woman, my dick get hard. If I'm around a man, my shit shrink. It's nothing I'm thinking about. I can't control that. It's not. It's just nature. It's natural. That's how my body responds to certain people. So don't matter what. That's like saying the people who it don't matter what. You know what I'm saying? What makes a straight person straight? Why did he turn gay? You know what I'm saying?
It's a chemical and mental.
Chemical imbalance.
It is a chemical thing. Like as far as testosterone and estrogen and wanting or desiring one or the other. Like if your body naturally doesn't produce enough testosterone.
It's animals that's bisexual. So what's the excuse for that?
Because animals don't.
Dolphins are bisexual. Monkeys are bisexual.
I mean, because you're giving animal humanistic traits. Like they don't identify with sexuality. They're fucking animals.
So it's my point. So you can't say that it's nurtured when animals they self bisexual. You know they want to watch their mama with their girlfriend. A dolphin want to watch his mama with her girlfriend.
But we're the ones that put family structures on stuff, not animals.
It's not the structure. It's not
it is because people breed dogs that's brothers and sisters and mom and dads.
It's about what's in us already. It's not about the family structure. Cause
we give it that though.
I always thought, I was like, damn, how you did that? That's the mom. Okay.
Because in an animal structure, it's okay to do that. In a human structure, it's not okay because we're not animals. As far as breeding with brother and sister and mom and son, that shit happens all the time, every day, all day, for breeders and stuff like that. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's because human cells and dog cells work different, and the chromosomes is different. And
exactly,
it's not the same. So
they're not the same, which is why we cannot give them human traits and say that this is a brother and a sister, because it's not really. It's just what it is, because they don't have a family structure. I said that to say, I forgot what we were talking about. So that.
That's why you gonna end it.
I was hoping one of my constituents would speak up.
I feel what you're saying, but that's just because animal genome code is different from human. But what I'm saying is, motherfuckers, it's natural. But even with most animals, most dogs not gonna walk up to a man dog and get hard and start humping them. I mean, some will, we probably will though.
But they're not triggered by attraction. They're triggered by like smell or scent or, you know what I'm saying? We are rational thinking.
We're not mentally thinking about it. It's just their body responding to the right sex.
Chemically, yeah.
Yeah, but what about people whose body don't respond no matter what? It just don't respond that way. I just don't matter what. I don't know why it don't respond that way. It just don't respond that way.
I'm telling you why. It's a chemical imbalance, meaning not in a negative way, but I'm saying like if you check their levels of testosterone and estrogen, you know what I'm saying? They should be off, and it's like their body.
Because there's a lot of super testosterone niggas that's gay. So it's not like they lacking the amount of testosterone. And
literally, look it up. I'm not making it up. It's a possible theory. I mean, I'm just telling you.
Testosterone got to do with how your body built. You know what I'm saying? Muscles, hair. It's a lot of big, hard-looking niggas that's gay who full of testosterone. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Who full of it. So it ain't because they levels low and they what's called levels is up and the testosterone levels.
But just because they swole, that don't mean that
that's a sign of high testosterone.
It is a sign of testosterone, but not high.
It is. Because if your testosterone, if your levels is low, you wouldn't be able to get that size.
Look it up.
I'm a scholar.
Look it up.
And
scholar. Scholar looking at it.
I got 3 college degrees.
I want you to, but I'm just saying, look it up, nigga. It's real. it doesn't have to be sexual. It could be like even just in general relationships, the relationships you have with people in your life, you know what I'm saying? Or moments that you have as a man. You feel what I'm saying? They call it maybe you're vulnerable, but really it's like you have an imbalance where you're estrogen.
Nigga ain't never been that vulnerable before.
I mean, vulnerable like you have a daughter. Like, that's what I mean by vulnerable. Vulnerable like you have a daughter. Like, vulnerable like you playing fucking T-set with your daughter. You're not finna tell your daughter, no, we not finna play T-set because I'm a real nigga. You finna bust down on your knees and fucking do the girl voice. That's what I mean. Those are moments of vulnerability because, you know, you're relating to your daughter, so you're tapping into your feminine energy, you know what I'm saying, to connect with your daughter. That's what it is, or whatever you want to call it, or your nurturing energy, if not feminine. Nurturing, feminine.
Yeah, I say nurturing.
Well, I'm saying you take it as a negative, and it's not.
You don't have to be feminine to nurture, you know what I'm saying? I always say you're feminine.
Femininity is about being nurturing and mothering, you know what I'm saying? It's part of it.
Even a male lion will lick his child a bath sometime.
Right, he's supposed to.
And he ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? So
that's a moment. That's a moment of connection.
A male lion will, you know, cats lick each other, clean each other, clean their body. Yeah. Even a male lion will pick his baby up and lick on him, clean him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
But you look at something feminine as something weak, or you look at something feminine like something negative.
I just felt like another word better fit what you're saying. That's all I was saying.
But why is the word feminine in your mind? Seriously, why is the word feminine trigger like a response from you? Like it's not.
It didn't trigger anything. I just feel like the word didn't fit the definition that you described.
I'm saying I feel like a whole man is balanced with his feminine and, you know, everybody have a feminine and male energy.
Describe feminine to me.
Feminine is anything that embodies a woman. You know what I'm saying? Embodies a woman. Stuff that people theoretically go to women for. You know what I'm saying? As far as like being nurturing and being soft and being empathetic.
When men say you're feminine, we hear feminine, we think about somebody who's like a punk. I mean, that's not the correct word. Somebody who's gay and they feminine. They got,
that's not the correct word.
They got female. Gay is a correct. You can't get no correct than gay. Somebody who got feminine way, female way, walk like a female, talk like a female, they body language like a female. When we hear feminine, that's what we hear. You know what I'm saying? That boy got some feminine ways, bro. Or if a nigga got even an attitude like I got people who smack their lips like a bitch. I mean, ain't like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't no bitch.
Hey, man, all day, by myself.
One nigga. One pillow.
Like, or you'll catch one of your partners doing this shit. They rich that, bro. They don't even know it. They'll fuck around feeling it. They like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They'll shake, look around, see somebody seen it. Yeah, I seen it, nigga, but I seen you fix it too, so, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make no fresh out of it, but hey, I see it too many times, bro.
I feel like when you comfortable with who you are as a man, like, I don't even think you register with that shit. Like, as far as every little thing being feminine or negative, you just understand that there's a feminine and feminine and man.
Feminine and man.
Balance. That's just what it like. You know, the better you are closer to the balance, the better you are across the board. But when you too testosterone filled and too manly and niggerish, it's too much.
I just feel like personally, I have a nurturing side. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I don't have no feminine side though.
A nurturing side
it's not the same. It's not the same thing. It's not because anything can nurture something. It's not.
That's not true.
There's a lot of ways to nurture something too.
But being able to know that something needs nurturing or needs a less aggressive approach, you know what I'm saying? Being able to, because you can't treat a daughter the same way as you treat your son as far as with the way you communicate with them, right?
But that's just knowing about people.
Huh?
You can get that feeling and know you know how to deal with people. You can deal with that.
I'm saying with yourself.
Right.
Like, you can't deal with a female the same way you deal with your homeboy.
Exactly. Or
your sister.
Exactly.
Like, like, literally, you would, you know what I'm saying? Or your mom, your granny, you know what I'm saying? Right. Those are that's tapping into your empathetic and...
That's not true. That's just tapping and treating somebody based on their title, your relation to you, not just empathetic, because I'm not going to treat my partner like I'm going to treat my boss.
Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
But it's
saying.
not. I'm not tapping into no sense of no feminine
Because,
thing.
like,
I'm
okay,
just,
look
I'm
at
just
the
treating you by your
demographic.
title.
Look
And
at-
what comes with your title.
Exactly. So, like, your boss, the demographic is like, he's your boss, and you know what I'm saying? So, it's a whole different level of communication, the way you communicate with him because of his title. That's true.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that, like, you still gonna have a certain level of testosterone, you know what I'm saying, when you communicate with him. And if he come at you with some, I'm about to shoot myself in the head because my wife left me took the kids, we going bankrupt, you know what I'm saying, you gonna be able to tap into that, let me be there for this brother type shit. Or your little brother come to you like, oh, nigga, I might have got a bitch pregnant, you know, like,
I'm like, damn, nigga, me too.
exactly. What I'm saying is, like, you gonna get on whatever level needed to communicate with people effectively. So sometimes you're gonna have to tap in to the less testosterone portion of yourself, aka.
Say that, but no.
I'm not gonna say
I like how you
that
said
because
that.
I
You
need you to
smart.
be comfortable with
I like how
knowing that you
I like how
have
said that.
a feminine
Because you gotta
side.
understand,
Like,
but you gotta understand, the feminine word in black culture is not the word that you're describing.
but
It's
when
not
we
what
gonna
you're saying.
change that though?
We're not gonna never change that.
It's a man cave show. It should be
Man,
changed.
I don't
Starts
wanna
here.
I kind of don't want to change it.
Why would you not want to change that? Why? Because that's like looking at.
It fits so correctly into what we're saying. Like,
Nothing
when you
get
get
changed.
feminine-
You think it fits too?
Nothing get changed in a man.
Oh, so you think that too?
no, I'm saying when you hear feminine,
Goddamn.
when you hear feminine, you think about a woman.
When you
So-
hear feminine, you think about a woman.
So when you say,
And you
bro, you
speak to
acting
a
feminine,
man.
you automatically know what I'm talking about. You acting like a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Harriet Tubman was a woman.
And no man.
We're not saying you're weak and you're
Should be the one-
soft.
Okay,
be
so if
compared
that's
to a
not the
woman.
case, then why be offended
but
when
I'm
someone
saying- but no, I'm
says
saying,
that
we're
you
not
tap
saying-
into it?
I'm not saying necessarily you're a woman, but more so women are, they have softer and more, I want to unstronger way. I don't want to say weak ways, but I want to say unstronger ways than men. Like, they carry themselves different. Like, they react to shit different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so a man should react somehow a woman react to it, or he shouldn't have the emotions spike like a woman has. When you do that, you act like a woman, bro. You acting real feminine right now, bro.
Yeah,
you
for sure,
you know what I'm saying? You acting like a real.
That's one of the slang terms we use.
Yeah, you acting real feminine,
Yeah,
bro.
real
Acting like a
feminine
broad,
right
bro.
now.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Like a
You
little hoe.
using it in a derogatory way.
That's
man.
what we saying.
Like,
It's one of our words though. It's ours, like
but
nigga.
you
It's
know
our
what it is,
words, so
though?
we can use it like what fuck we want to use it.
Y'all use that feminine vocabulary when y'all speaking about me. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? See, they gonna use the word feminine and all that bullshit.
what's the word?
You stop playing. So,
What's the word, LG?
feminine. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all gonna act like that. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine though if feminine was a word that actually meant something like powerful, and being called that, whether you're a man or a woman, is actually like a compliment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like only a man that's comfortable
Depending
with
on how
himself.
you use it.
I'm saying only a man that's comfortable with himself can tap into, you know,
love using
being.
that.
What?
You love using that.
It's the truth. Look it up.
Only. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
look, who truth is? It ain't my truth.
I'm saying look it up. These are scientific facts.
Scientific facts.
Facts. Scientific ones.
Man, scientific facts don't know me. They don't know how I rock. You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
you can't argue with science, bro.
I
Not
mean-
even you.
It's
Not
that
even
game
your
over
ass
there.
can't argue with science, my nigga.
Man, it can't. But I understand the concept of what you're saying. I don't agree with you though. But this the Man Cave show, so I want to know.
I'ma shut the fuck up. I shut the fuck up. I digress.
So we went automatically.
Yeah, it's not a race. It's just a different perspective to consider. We all strive for a balance.
We don't like your perspective of the Man Cave show no more.
I'm sorry. Like, I can't walk around and be like the owner of this radio station in this male-dominated radio station world in the city of Houston
Yeah.
and be soft and feminine and nurturing and
No, I feel
empathetic.
that.
I have to tap into my testosterone, pull up my big girl drawers,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
be
Talk
like
your
a
shit.
nigga, a beast,
Talk your
you know what
shit.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And personify that. So it's like I have to find a balance. At the same time, I can't go to the crib and be like boss hogging my nigga, like nigga get up, nigga pull them pants down, nigga, like with the same
That's how you
energy
gonna
I'm
talk?
out
I
here.
like that shit. That's
No,
what you gonna
he ain't
do?
with that shit.
Get a girl.
He gonna be like, like, no, bitch.
No, let's go.
I don't want it like that.
Nigga gonna jump out them drawers quick.
I'm saying that's too much testosterone.
And one
like,
move come to the house talk to me like that. Hey,
that's
pull
too
a
much.
dick out.
That's too much testosterone.
She come to the house out like that. I might snap to attention.
Nah,
Hey,
she
nigga,
using
hey,
a deeper voice and
nah,
shit.
fuck the boys.
That's
nigga,
what I'm
just
saying.
the
She like really like
aggression.
nah. I'm talking about she just on some
Hey,
testosterone
baby, put a dick
rage.
out. Man, what the fuck? I don't like how you.
She may not even say that. She might just punch you in the throat and then rip them
you
shits
ain't
out.
gonna go
I'm saying testosterone, like she just nigga like. See what I'm saying? It started off okay until you got your mouth ran in. And she on a testosterone
She
rage.
didn't go too far with testosterone. She made a big punch nigga in the face and shit. Nah.
I'm just saying.
She didn't say slap a nigga. I can understand she said like, bitch, come on. You know what I'm saying? I might still act right, but I'm gonna be fucked up out there. You know what I'm saying?
Pop the perk.
That perk all through her body.
Yeah.
She
That's
spinning through her body. Nah, if she would have slapped me, and it was just like I seen her face, like she on some real loud, give me that dick shit. I'm gonna let that slap ride. I'm gonna be so goddamn like confused and turned on at the same time. I'm like, especially just grab that boy and get it going. Oh man, what the fuck? I'm gonna try to see who. I'm gonna go to whatever drug dealer you bought this, whatever you own from, and pay him extra.
Yeah.
But next time, I ain't gonna let her know. I'm just gonna tell you, pay him extra, give her the same shit every time. And I always have it full. You know what I'm saying?
The balance though, you know what I'm saying? Being able to have the balance. Some niggas are so discorded with themselves that they can't even have moments with their daughters. They can't have moments with their moms or their grandmas because they so hardcore pants. Yeah, they're just too.
Luckily, I don't know niggas like that. You know, I don't know niggas they're still for it. You know what I'm saying?
It's true though, because they feel like any sign of any kind of femininity that they're weak, and that's not the case. Because really,
he's been penitentiary or
Crazy.
something. He must have been in penitentiary for a long ass time, so now he's too still. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, maybe that's why
He might
niggas
be
is.
institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? Some shit.
I'm just saying, like, why can't I don't know? I feel like it take a stronger man to be able to tap into that. You know what I'm saying? Both sides, and to just ride on the male testosterone 24/7, just because that's easy, convenient, and natural.
Yeah.
I think it take more of a nigga to be like, okay, hold on, this is my granny. Like, you know, I'm gonna talk to my granny the way it's my granny.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
I'm not gonna
I mean,
be like, what's up, granny? My nigga. Like, with the negative,
Man,
you know, with the male
stop
energy.
playing.
Nah, but one thing about niggas,
Hell nah.
niggas love their mamas and grandmas. You know what I'm saying? That's baby. That's for baby. You know what I'm saying? That's always, that's forever baby. You know what I'm saying? So niggas always, for the most part, soft and sensitive with their mamas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's baby. You know, that's T-lady.
For real,
Nobody loves T-lady more than their son.
Yeah.
It's true,
Nobody,
but
you know what I'm saying?
that's tapping into your.
Cinnamon sign.
I didn't say
It's
it.
happened to my love.
I'm just saying, but your mom, it's love.
Mama.
Mama taught you that.
That's mama.
That's what mama does. She teaches that
Mama
softer
love her
side.
little thug.
Exactly.
Nigga go home like his head on mama lap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mama love her little thug.
It's true.
I'm going
I'm
to
just
hug
saying,
her
I just
little-
wanna.
You could be sick as shit, and your girlfriend give you every medicine in the world, take you to the doctor, get a shot, you still feel fucked up. Mama come on and say, baby, you alright? One time. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got a whole new energy going on. Nigga already feeling better. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. It's the mama love, though. It's nothing like mother love, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how
That's
that
where
be.
niggas get they taste of the first taste of that mothering and femininity
Yeah.
connection. So when you get like mothers that's absent because they working all day and they don't really have those moments, or they're single mothers, so they feel like they have to embody the male and the female, you know, raising of a son in a household type shit.
Go.
That's it. That's all I got to say about that.
I finally agree with you on something. Let me doing good. keep that same energy.
Yeah, keep that same.
It's gotta be a balance.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be afraid to fucking connect with your
But I'm
queen.
gonna tell you, the ones that the niggas that do be hard like on a female and can't really get affectionate with her, or the ones that more prone to beat a woman up,
True.
just domestic, It's the ones who's actually raised with a woman or one of them hoe ass women who probably beat their child, niggas running at the house, talk to them crazy. You know, when he was 5, she was calling him all kind of bitches and hoes at that age and slapping them around. Like, so he grew a hatred for women through his mama. And then it reflects on the women he deal with. It's like, because really you low-key hate your mama, so you hate women.
Black women
you're not
especially.
gay. You're not gay. You just got a hate for women, and you don't. So you treat her like you hate her.
And then you fuck white hoes.
Don't throw it. It got nothing to do with no white hoes. They have nothing to do with nothing.
Yes, Lord.
They have nothing to do with nothing. It's just they grew up with that hatred for black women because they mother, how they seen their mama, how she treated them. So now I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? I just hate women because this is what I grew up under. You know what I'm saying? Every bitch I see, every bitch I see my mama in her. You know what I'm saying? I'm reflecting my mama. So I'm fucked up. So now I'm gonna whoop your ass or treat you bad, or I might just do some hoe ass shit to you for no reason, just because I hate women. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all though. I just love y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah.
You only love them when they love each other.
No, I love when they love me, man. You know what I'm saying? The best way to be in love is to love the way somebody love you. You know
I
what
just
I'm saying?
love you.
True story.
Yeah, for
Amen.
real. I'm gonna close the show on that, man. The best way to be in love is to be able to love the way somebody love you. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to love somebody, but to be in love with how somebody love you, it'll take you far, man. It's the best thing in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Midge narcissistic, but hey, whatever.
Hey, man, y'all thanks for rocking with y'all, man. Rocking with us.
Hey.
It's the Gwala Mankave Show.
Gwala Mankave
Season
Show.
1, Episode
Season
5.
one,
We love the
episode
jam.
5.
Hey.
Love the jam. KT, Gwala Obama, LG, Neighborhood Thug.
This is